The fire industry is one of the most regulated, and it should be, industries in the world because of the life protection aspects of it. If you want to be at the cutting edge of fire technology, there are 2 or 3 things you need to be aware of. The first one is that the approval standards are mandatory and regulation is important because we are talking life safety. So you have to take quality control as vital, and your controls and procedures and reporting are absolutely essential. Additional to that, you've got to recognize that when you develop a product in the fire industry, even if it takes you 2 years to develop it, or 3 years or 5 years, it might take you 2 to 3 or 4 years to get approvals around the world. So typically, an approval for LPCB or BRE can take anywhere from 6 months to 2 years. Similar for UL. And then we have our products approved all around the world. So we are talking millions of pounds in approvals, and the time taken is enormous. Now that firstly is a barrier to entry to other people, and you'll find the majority of the fire companies that we compete with are enormous conglomerates. They're absolutely ginormous. And we as a smaller, more modest-sized company have to compete with them at this large budgets that's regulated. So from our point of view, we need to be able to continue to invest in R&D. We need to accelerate that. We need to be able to invest in capital, and we need to invest in training. The fire prevention regulations needed overhauling a few years ago, and since Grenfell and the various investigations, there's been some tremendous improvements. Taken too long, in my view, but I understand it's a conservative industry and the implications are vast, and we are talking life safety. But I think a continuous path of increased regulation is required, particularly in the area of training. I think people that are installing and people that actually do the commissioning of buildings, training level and certification level is vitally important, so that they know when they're handing over a panel or installing a panel, they are trained correctly on it. We are talking life safety. So I think fundamentally there could be improved regulation. The government, to be fair, is moving in the right direction. I think it could move faster. And I think it actually could increase and have a plan that runs out for the next 10 years.